Hey guys, how's everyone doing? It was a quite the day yesterday. Very busy indeed with the new announcement of the African DLC. The announcement was put out only an hour or so before I had to get ready for a busy day at work. So the video I put out did very quickly because I'm like, I gotta get what out here, just with all the info that's been released and that I know of so far. But it was done so fast, and then I had to run off to work. I figured I would do another video, just sort of do a little bit of a hunt here like I normally do, and just sort of summarize the information we know now about the DLC, now that the dust has settled a bit over the day. And yes, the little thumbnail image, it's it's a little clickbaity, but it's all in good humor, because out of all the species that have been released and known for the new reserve, there's still at least one unknown, so I thought it'd be a little cheeky thing, put like an elephant in there, but, but no one knows the exact species count, as far as I can tell right now, or exactly how many have not been disclosed yet. I think it's one or two. So I figured I'd do a little bit of summary down here in Diamond Drill. The plan was to just come out of the cabin here and actually head down to the nice little busy creek here for 11. I came nice and early because I figured it'd give me some nice time to set up and get all the little information straight before I started recording. But as soon as I stepped out of the lodge here, there's a group sitting right here, a mule deer. Now there's a 4-star mature in there, a couple 3-star matures. So I figured I'd take one of these guys and then we'll start discussing some of the information on the DLC. I don't really know who to take. The problem with Diamond Drill is almost all the bucks are always above 50%. So it's really hard to boost your herds here. Get some low fits. So I will call low fit just to see if anybody comes out of here. Well, it looks like I did get someone to turn. Just a little one. First year. Oh no, that's a mature female. Okay, she's coming to the call. Never mind. I think they still have. See, I keep getting a 1-star young being spotted, but I think it's her. I think the bug is still in the game, where the first call will pull in a female doe. Well, of course, a doe's a female, but that just shows how tired I am at the moment. I don't think I'm going to get one to come in here. I thought maybe I had one. So I'm just going to have to guess. Basically, in Diamond Drill, I think you're pretty much aiming to try and get rid of the 60, like between the 50 and 60%. It makes it really difficult. So I think I'm going to try for a 2-star. There's one back there. The spotting info is bouncing all over the place. Well, let's just try the high fit call. Pull a few out just so we can have a better look. So we'll switch to the high fit grunt. I hope everyone's had time to check out the official trailer there. It's got some really nice animation, a lot of nice landscape shots. You get a quick little image of the bow that's coming, or at least the one bow anyways. We don't really know how many bows or the equipment or anything that's coming to the game, but there is a bit of a image of that. And the official trailer definitely something to check out. In the last video I did there yesterday, the screenshots that were shown in it were the same one that are on the Steam page, but you can actually download them separately. So that between the trailer and those screenshots, that's pretty much the entire media that's been released that I know of right now. And I'm just going to take a peek here in a minute at the actual species list and just kind of go over it just quickly again. Yeah, just so I can sort of summarize it and see, you know, maybe where there's a gap, like which animals are missing or something like that, because there's at least one that we know that hasn't been confirmed. So we got these guys coming, and I got quite a few here, I think. There's a 4-star that I'm going to be leaving alone. Yeah, I'm leaving you alone. 3-star leaving alone. I'm going to take out one of these 2-stars. 3-star. So that's all we can really do. I could try and analyze the fur a bit better, but I think when it comes to diamond drill, you're just going to have to guess really sometimes. This is the main concern guy anyways. So what I did is I got the crossbow and the monoblock, but I'm just going to use the monoblock here. I'm okay with them running. I want to get down to the water. Alright, buddy. Big wind to the right, though. See a hard shot here. Good. Okay, there they go. They're going to be heading the same direction that I'm going anyways. Let's go pick him up. Alright, here he is. Let's hope he's kind of around the 60% mark. You can definitely get large guys here. How's his fur? Yeah, yeah, I think so. His fur's looking fairly old. I'm going to say 60%. Let's actually get more specific here. Let's take a look at the antler. 63% fitness. Near end of life here. How do we do? Heart shot for one, so that's good. A little high on it, but it still counted. Oh, it was cavity damage, so I actually did miss the heart. I thought when I shot it was a little high, but still did the job. Ooh, 53, so I estimated him too high. That's good, though. That is a really good call for diamond drill, because that is low fit for diamond drill. Alright, 365. We'll sell him off. Just going to head down to the river here now. I'm going to pull up actually the Steam page description, just see what maybe I missed there, because I wasn't looking at the Steam page last video. Oh yeah, as a side note, if you're a regular and you're wondering, so I'm playing the game in 1080 with tons and tons of all the graphics cranked up and anything like that. But I'm running an experiment here. The recording is only in 720 instead of my normal 1080. But I want to see how that goes, because my restrictions aren't on hardware or anything like that. My restrictions for streaming and for uploading is all file size and just upload speed. So I've been fiddling around a little bit. See, when I record in 1080, I don't actually get 1080 because I've never been happy with the 1080 result. Even though the actual resolution's 1080, the pixels aren't all filled out because they all got to be downgraded a little bit, I guess, for it. So the 1080 is never really real 1080 anyway. So I'm just like, what can I do if I knock out the 1080, switch to 720, and see what sort of file sizes and detail I can. So this is what I'm playing with here. Since I can't seem to do like a really good quality 1080 anyways, if I save the space and all the weight that comes with a 1080 recording and I focus on 720, it turns out I can actually do a fairly true 720, like a nice detailed 720p. And now this video is not going to be one because I still have the quality a bit knocked down just because I'm testing. I don't want to really blow out the file size. But not only that, I can do a 720 60 frames per second. So I'm wondering if, like when I'm doing the tests, it's all way smoother in 60 frames per second. I really want to record in 60. Now I don't know what YouTube will interpret it as though, like how the rendering will come up. But anyways, but that's just a little side note. If you're a regular and you're wondering, I don't think many watch in 1080 anyways, just because the 1080 doesn't come through very well. But anyways, there's a lot of benefits for actually dropping the 1080. I know it's a big thing where everybody's got to have the 1080 resolution, but my channel is all about the YouTube of 10 years ago, right? my internet's so poor on the upload kind of side of thing. I don't have much choice. So, but I was actually quite happy with the detail of the 720 when I can get it more crisp than it is right now, and then at 60. So I'm actually hoping that works out. So, anyways, that's a little bit of ramble just for the regulars of the channel if they're wondering about such things, because they should notice this is smoother if YouTube processes it correctly. Now there's towers down along this river, but I don't really use them. I typically just hang out on like an incline looking down on the water. I wonder if I should try a tower though. What time is it? Oh, I got lots of time. So I'm going to keep sneaking over here, because the goal of the hunt is just to check out who comes out to this river. And then at the end of the hunt, during the end of the day, maybe I got to fast forward time a bit, but I want to check on the wolves again. Still going after that 4-star wolf. Just to talk about a little bit about the DLC now while I'm making my way up here. So I just pulled up actually the Steam page, because it was it's definitely a different information than the actual press release that was on the official Discord. So it is going to be called Tika Moon Plains. And, oh, I got Steam playing songs in the background. We'll see if YouTube pings me for copyright, whatever that song is playing in the trailer. If the sound went silent all of a sudden in the video, that means YouTube caught it and muted it. But anyways, that was just the trailer playing on my other screen. I didn't catch the mute. Anyways, yeah, Tika Moon Plains. I like the name and everything like that. It's all inspired on the African wilderness. It does make mention of several different habitats, so, you know, much like Nez Perce here and Transylvania, there should be different landscapes kind of you're going through. It does list, I think, most of the animals. The ones I didn't catch on the last video were, of course, Cape Buffalo. That's probably no doubt. Well, actually, I guess we don't know if it's going to be the largest animal. But that's definitely going to be a big one that I didn't mention before. And I don't think honey badgers I brought up before. Yeah, and greater kudu. I don't know if I brought that one up too, but that one's going to be, I think, an exciting one for a bunch of people. And now the description here, I think, talks a little bit about the story. Yeah, there it is. The main character is Malachi, professional hunting guide. And he will lead a group of adventurers through a thrilling world on Tika Moon Plains. So that's not a bad sort of basis for a story, right? Being a hunting guide. I was hoping for, you know, of course, some kind of like go back in time, play as the River's mother or grandfather or something like that, and finish that or follow that story. So I think personally that's a missed opportunity there. To go investigate the River's family's past in Africa. But we can't have everything. So it does look like, well, this is definitely a new character, right? We don't have anybody named Malachi. And yeah, hunting guide, that sounds interesting. Like meeting a bunch of characters and, you know, kind of guiding them through. Sounds kind of cool. Oh, and here we are. We have some deer right out here. They're not at the drink zone, so this must be what the hunting stand is for. What are they going to be at? They're at their feed zone then. So we got some whitetail. Anybody going to be obviously low fit? Probably not. Bunch of 2-star adults. Looks like it's a fairly young herd. Can't really see too many actually. The goal was to get them when they came down to this creek here. But I guess you don't have much really vision of the water either from this tower. I guess this tower is specifically made for this feed zone. Not really getting anybody to respond. How far out are they? A little ways out. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do a few calls. See if we can get any of them to respond. I will try again for the low fit. Just off the... Well, the odd chance that one of them sitting below 50%. They're sitting there calling away. That's about it for the Steam page. The only thing, like they make mention of the bows. Steam says plural, so but that wouldn't be a big surprise that we're going to get additional, right? It says, let's see, additionally, bows have been added as a new class of weapons and require a different hunting approach compared to firearms. Well, that's going to be much like the crossbow we have already, right, in terms of hunting style. I wonder if the bow's going to be quieter, and then I guess it's to be seen how strong they're going to be. The image in the trailer appears to be a compound bow, so that's cool. I don't know. Maybe we'll get like a traditional bow too. Who knows? That's something that's definitely not confirmed. Looks like it's going to be the same thing. No low fit coming in, so we're going to have to do the high fit call and take a guess. So while I was calling in there, I went and browsed through the official Discord just to see what sort of information has been revealed on there. So there is a post from a community manager with the publisher that does have an actual currently confirmed animal list. And so I'll just go through that real quickly, basically just what she says here. So the blue wildebeest and the black wildebeest. So apparently that's two different species. Cape buffalo is confirmed. Common warthog. That's where we're seeing one of the screenshots of that on the other video and on the Steam page with great big husks on them, which is awesome. The Egyptian goose. I don't know a thing about an Egyptian goose, but that sounds interesting. The gemsbok and greater kudu. A honey badger, a lion, and spotted hyena. That is the confirm on the animals that have been like in the press releases or on the Steam page. Basically, it looks like two of them are missing. So that leaves a little bit of speculation. Now, the joke I made on the official Discord was the two missing. Well, that's going to be Grey Wolf and Red Fox, because we have them on every map so far. So we don't want to break with tradition. I know it doesn't make any sense, but I'm wondering if... Anyways, no, it can't be that. But I'm just like, I wonder if the two that's not been stated are just like the Grey Wolf and the Red Fox that they keep. Sort of, I guess. It's kind of like a copy and paste on each map here. I just think it's kind of funny. But yeah, no, they definitely wouldn't fit into an African reserve. So, well, we'll wait and see. I'm not really a big fan of this tower. You can't really see much except for that feed zone that's kind of covered in trees. I have called some deer in, but of course when they're approaching, you got these trees right in front. Yeah, this is one of my least favorite towers right here. This just doesn't look very great at all. We got some high fits coming in. I don't even know if I'm going to take the deer. I need to be able to see it. Because if it's just one of these 2-star adults, I'm not touching it. And then I gotta figure out what we're gonna do. Is there another tower? Fast travel. I gotta go back this way. Maybe set up around this corner, maybe? When it gets closer to the drink time, 11 o'clock? What time is it now? Oh, I should start moving out here soon, actually. That's what we'll do. But yeah, I browsed through the Discord. Actually, not much information. I thought maybe I'd have more, sort of to summarize on it. We know it's Africa, and there was the list of animals a minute ago that's been confirmed so far. We know a bow is coming, and it's plural in the description, so we know there are probably multiple bows. And we know our main character is named Malachi, and he's going to be a safari hunting guide in the story. I'm trying to think what else we're missing. Is that all the info that's out there? I feel like I'm missing something, but there's no release date or anything like that. It's just the normal soon. Some of the trailer shows the standard stuff, shows some really nice scenery and things, but you can see some fast travel points in there, so that system looks like it's staying. You can see like a parking sign, so you know you can pull in the vehicle. Looks like all that's kind of staying the same. Other than bows, there's no hint of any kind of equipment or anything like that coming, so that's kind of still yet to be a surprise. Well, I guess there was in the Discord announcement, there was a little interesting sentence there. I'll go over that again if I can find it. Yeah, so it's this sentence here that's got me intrigued here. But be cautious. Among spotted hyenas and lions, you are not the only predator stalking these plains. So is that referring to, like, the lions and the hyenas? Or is it referring to one of the animals that we haven't heard about yet? And does that refer to, like, there's, like, kind of like Call of the Wild, where the animals can come at you? That would be interesting. I don't know if that's a hint or not. So this is just purely guess, completely, just because of how I would do this. Like, if there isn't indeed, they've made it so the animals can do an attack, or there's like some kind of predator that can attack you or something like that, like a lion. I would think you would release that sort of, kind of update with the ability to have like a sidearm, like a big revolver or something like that, like a self-defense sort of update. So that's why I'm kind of wondering. I'm just trying to piece it together, because if I was the developer and I added some kind of form of animal attack, I would include like a defensive weapon with it, right? But this is complete speculation, because there's no hint of that anywhere. I just think that'd be neat, because everybody brings up Call of the Wild, and in that you got some great big revolvers that you can bring with you when those wolves start to surround you and stuff like that, which is, I think, a cool part of the game. As this deer, I don't know where he is. I imagine he's stuck. Because he was on the other side here, and it might be too steep. So yeah, I'm really not impressed with this tower location. I'm gonna have to leave though, because I wanna check north, because this herd didn't really seem to have anything in it, and I no longer know where they are. That's too bad though. That's how it goes. I mean, last time he called, he was straight ahead down here. Oh well, I'm gonna have to get down out of the stand, and I'll probably spook him. But I imagine he's just a 2-star adult anyways, because I've just seen 2 of them when I was looking there. Okay, so that'll be the plan, just for the remainder of the hunt. Let's see here. So I'm gonna go check out that little corner up here, see what we can see on the way there, and then what I'll do is I'll pick one of these wolf pack, because there's one here. There's 2 in here, right? Yeah, this is the other one up here. Maybe enough time has passed that some of them grown up. Anyways, that is gonna be the plan. I really need a 4-star wolf finally. Just got down the ladder and I didn't hear a spook. I don't see the little bubbles for a spook, so where in the world did this guy go? I never let the call drop. But see how rough this terrain is? Did he get stuck down here and just glitch out or something? Oh well. Alright, gonna head north here. I just actually checked my recording so far. I mean, everything's going smooth. My changes with the 720 and the 60 frames. The file size and everything are looking quite manageable, so this is good then. Because if so, I can tighten it up a little more. Get the quality a little even higher than it is at the moment. Because I know it'll be a little pixelated, I think, with the movement and the heavy foliage after YouTube renders it. Anyways, the constant struggle of rural Canada internet and the troubles it causes. I'll probably stream again as well. I'm trying to still sort that out. Now I'm really not happy with the stream quality when I watch it back. And I did some test screams. makes me want to scream, the quality sometimes. They streaming. I did some test streaming just with it set as private, so I could go back and watch it. And I was fiddling around with the settings. I can't really get it. The bitrate's just not there. But I probably will still do some streams just because the comments and feedback's still positive. People seem to really like it, so it's just sort of bothered me that I can only do what you can do. So I'm sort of at the point where I kind of feel like it's not good enough to post. However, it's also at the point where it's either that or nothing. So it's like, yeah, it's up to you guys. So I suppose much I can figure it out. And so far, people want it done. So I'll try and find some more time to do that. I can't do any kind of schedule or anything like that. I just sort of launch it when I'm about to hunt, and people can stop in. I was doing some more 16 gauge hunting earlier, and I wanted to stream that, but it just wasn't I wasn't able to get it set right, and I was doing a lot of testing. But in the 16 gauge hunt, since I've been praising that shotgun, I got 4 birds in one shot with it. So in the official Discord of Way of the Hunter, someone had brought up, and they're like, can you get 2 birds at once with a 16 gauge? Just a general question, and we all know you can get 2 at once for sure. But I was shooting a group that was, I don't know if you've seen it before, but in the game, the ducks will be like stuck in like a circle, little flocks going like a weird circle-y kind of thing, and they were about 125 meters away, like kind of like still a ridiculous distance, but it's a 16 gauge and it's just overpowered at the moment. So I took the very first shot, dropped 4 out of the sky. So I thought that was kind of funny. I have it on recording, but since I was testing it, I'm trying to remember how I was testing it. Anyways, I was testing something. The quality was really bad. At least these like little, they're so far away in their ducks. Oh, hey guys, is this the same group I seen earlier? Yeah, that's the mule deer herd I already looked at. I can't really post the 4 duck in the single shot, just because it's just black pixels. It's 125 meters away, and the quality's all low in the recording, so it's just horrible. Yeah, so you have to take my word for it. Yeah, 1 shot, 4 ducks. And if you're new to the channel and you've made it this far in, welcome to the channel. The subscriber count's definitely taken a bit of a boost recently. So there's definitely new people popping in all the time. But this is kind of what the channel is. It's mainly focused on Way of the Hunter. The news, pretty much everything. A lot of it is me rambling on, but I do a lot of what we call science tests, trying to figure out the mechanics of the game, and sort a whole lot out. So, we also do these like little chill kind of hunts where we just kind of hang out, ramble on about some stuff, always about Way of the Hunter, for the most part, and just kind of talk about the hunting and the challenges that the hunt brings, all sorts of stuff. So, I did see a deer for a minute over here. I got a call out at 310 meters. They were at 330. That is definitely the new maximum distance, but that's still way too far for me to see them anyways. But I did see deer right here. The water is going to run out soon. It comes right down here, and it is their drink time. So can I get to this little bump here? Get some visibility. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey. Albino whitetail. Another doe. It's alright. It's always good to find the rare that's on the map. Here's a conversation I guess I've never really had. I gotta wait till these guys look at them staring me down. This herd looks super young. All young fur. But that's a conversation that I've never really done any science on, is the rares, because it's just so hard to find. I don't know. I only have a few guesses here on how these rares work. You definitely want to find them, and if you find a female, you certainly want to take it out. I don't think there's anything else in here to... Yeah, this is definitely a priority. I hope none of these sticks block it. I'm going to take her out, though, and I'll explain why. Down she goes. Okay, so that was cool. The info on the rares has never really been really flushed out. How, from the information I've been able to put together from what I've seen, is there's a set number of rares on the map at all times. You can't get more to spawn, like additional ones. Say there's only one albino whitetail on the entire map. You will never get a second one. Maybe there's 2 on the entire map. Oh, look at that face. Ouch, he says. Maybe there's 2 on the entire map. There's going to be a cap, and there's nothing you can do to make more of them. So that's pretty much confirmed. What's unconfirmed is how many. I suspect that there's only one albino whitetail on the whole map at any given time, is my suspicion. And then what's the other one? Melanistic mule deer? I suspect there's only one of those as well. So if you come across one of the rares, take it out, like if it's a female for sure, because that's the only way to spawn another one. But the trouble is, it's gonna come back as another female, right? Interesting. Because the other one I shot was a female, because the game tries to balance what, if you shoot a female, another one pops up again. I guess I shot, no, okay. So I should prioritize shooting whitetails right now. Male whitetails. Because if my theory is correct, one of them, a new spawn of the whitetails, is going to get assigned the albino status here. Let's pick her up. Just a nice, safe double lung. Almost a double lung. And there she is, another one. So I've already got one of these, but that's okay. Clear out the cool little albino fur. I never figured out where to taxidermy the other one, though. But we're going to grab her. And I should try to track down some more whitetail before I go on the wolf hunt. At least get one buck out of there, so that at least there's a chance I'll get one to spawn in. And yeah, see, I can't figure it out, because the whitetail I got was in the grasslands, and no, this one's down here. Yeah, so that can't be right, unless I hunted down here before going to the grasslands. Anyways, that is a really tricky science thing. I see, that's kind of what I do on the channel. But that's a tricky one to test, since there's hundreds and hundreds of whitetail on this map. I didn't really count, right? But the average herd size has to be between 6 and 8, and there's many, many herds. So like 20 herds or something like that. Anyways, it's probably a couple hundred, so it would be really hard to monitor them all and try and figure that out. And my explanation can't really be correct, I don't think, because how would you ever, if you had a female, like a doe albino like that, and it works the way that I'm thinking there, you would never get a male one, it would always replace, sort of, right? So, they must have something else in there. Anyways, I do know for sure, though, if you shoot one, it's going to want to try and bring another one into the map. Is my understanding of how the developers have explained it. So here, I think, is this the same herd? I don't think it is. I think this is a different one. But these guys look all young too. How close am I? So we can get some spotting info. There's a 4-star mature. No 5-star, eh? Well, I do want to take a male down, though. Maybe we'll take out just one of these young ones. Just simply for the hope that he'll come back. Well, let's do the 1-star adult. Because he didn't become adult as a 2-star. So he's potentially not super high fit. So probably like a 50-60%er. So let's grab our monoblock. Where will the 0 to 150. And wind right against us. We got a nice little shake from standing. I'm not going to do heart. We're going to go right lung. That might have been too low, actually. Oh, no, he's down. He's going to go down. Yeah, okay. So, monoblock did the job. I'll go pick him up. And I've been talking so long, the video's been going on. I'm going to have to jump ahead here to my wolf hunt. I want to see at least one of these wolf packs. Here he is. So hopefully he's not super high fit. So yep, just a nice single lung shot right through the bone. Bone doesn't play a big factor when you're doing a tier 5 rifle with a tier 5 animal. 56% good. So that was perfectly fine. So he's cleared out anyways. Hopefully, he can be replaced by an albino buck and diamond drill, so he gets a high fit bonus. Okay, side information here, guys. Going back to my other video about need zone flipping, the puzzlement continues. This lake here, 100% I've hunted this before. It is in a couple of YouTube videos. It's right in the bottom corner of the map. This wolf here, what happens is, I go up on one of these rock ledges. I always forget which one. Sometimes over there. I always forget. Up there, something like that. And I'll watch these wolves come in here. They come from usually this direction through here to this drink zone. And you know why I come here? Because it's their often drink zone. But here, look at this. Oh, no, that's not the right one. This is what I also don't understand. I'm getting often deer drink zones, and I'm in their drink time, and there's no deer here. What's going on? What's the thing I wanted to show you guys? Where is it? Great. I lost it. I wanted to put it on the video. No, not mule deer. Okay. What it was. Well, now I gotta find it. Aha, here it is. Gray wolf drinking rarely. This is the only gray wolf around here, right? Yeah. So now I'm really confused. But I'm always confused with the need zone stuff. This has got to have been an often drink. Oh, no, see, that's mule deer. Man, they're all mushed together. Rarely. That has to be their... Maybe it wasn't, because I never had it unlocked. If I never had it unlocked, because I just unlocked it now, how did I know it was their often drink zone? I'm so puzzled. Am I getting this lake mixed up with something else? See, I thought this was their often drink zone, is why I hunted them down here. But I just unlocked the zone. Well, why would I come and hunt a rare drink zone that I didn't even know? Weird. Doesn't sound like me to just stake out a wolf zone without checking if it's a rare or often zone yet. Wow. Anyways, must be losing my mind these days. But what I thought about is I was thinking that it was an often zone that flipped to rare, but maybe not, because I've never actually clicked on it apparently. Man, confusing. But I know they've certainly come out here. I don't know. I have to question my brain a lot these days. There's deer down there, but I'm not going to go after them. I really want to sort these wolves. So What I'm going to do is just check the toolkit real quick. Really weird. Oh well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right after these wolves, so I'm going to assume they're not going to come here. Even though, I don't know, maybe I was going, but I haven't marked this one either. Anyways, whatever. I'm going to go back here, fast forward time, and we're going to check out this one here. I'm going to peek over at my little thing here quick. Where would they be coming from? They eat and then drink, so they're definitely coming from... Oh, they have a feed zone right here, off here, so they're going to be coming here. What I will do is I will fast forward time so that they should already be at their zone. I always forget, what's the new wolf one? 5 o'clock? Gray wolf here. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. Okay. So that is what we'll do. We'll fly back up here. And we will find... I like how we spawn like right on the fire. That's out, of course, but... Let's... Oh, perfect, because we can spawn into... oh, no. Back up. 5:16, perfect. So they should be already there. And now with wolves, I like to get them there, get there first, because it's really hard to approach. But I got the feeling that they'll take a long time to walk in. They got such a long zone to travel from. So I'm gonna try and figure out. The wind is good. I'm gonna see if I can get a good approach here. 340 meters away, and on top of a huge mountain kind of thing. This has got to be a good approach. Wind is perfect. All I gotta do is find some visibility down there. Looks like it's a little more open this way. Yeah, under 200 meters, doing normal crouch. I should be disturbing them soon if they are here. But I haven't heard any howls or anything like that. I wonder if they did go to the other zone. Well, we're gonna do the old cheaty camera here. Ooh, that brains it right up. You down here, wolves? Do I need to be spending all sorts of time sneaking? Oh, they are there too. Okay, so what sort of a... Let's go to the left. Oh, so hard to see them here. Are you guys walking away? No. Okay. Alright, so I know they're there. Gotta be super cautious here. Now, this is quite challenging. I'm trying to actually go down now and go along the river, because they're right over here, and there's a big steep little small cliff face kind of thing right here. I just got ID on one of them, or spotting info for a second. But they're right down below it, so it's so steep you can't see it. You can't see them. But the ledge is too close to them. 3-star, you're almost there. Oh, man. Almost there, buddy. You were almost there. Why couldn't you be a 4-star? Well, maybe he'll turn into one. I'm really gonna have to revisit this guy. I can't see any others though. Oh, right there. Man, what a rough spot to get these guys. They have so much cover. Okay, that's the guy I keep seeing. Oh, is he alert? Yeah, darn, okay. Just females. Oh, there's one more right here. 1-star adult. Darn. I have some hunting pressure on them now. They're leaving the little water area. It gives me a chance to see them all. And there's no... The 3-star is the best one. Alright. Well, I am going to have to recheck on them. And I think what I'll do is instead of approaching like this, next time I will sit down like right in the water. And you know what I'll do actually? We'll give it one more day. When do they drink in the morning? I keep going by them. 5 in the morning. Oh, that's gonna be dark. I'm gonna try and get here at 4:30. Sit right down there. I'm gonna clear this out. Oh, remove. Clear everything. I'm going to fast travel back, sleep the night, and then just do one little quick test. Maybe he grows up overnight. Just maybe. So we're gonna need, ooh, I gotta get there real fast. No problem. Let's try it. Nothing to lose, really. Okay, I gotta get there in a very short amount of time. It's dark, flashlight. Okay, let's get down. Okay, down here, run along the river. See if I can make it there in time. About 50 meters away from my marked point. I haven't spooked anything. And it's just 5 a.m. now. 5:04. So they should be arriving real soon. In my experience, if you sleep until you're within the time zone, they will spawn in at the time zone. But if you sleep before the time zone starts, then they still have to walk here. And that's important to know, in case you need to set up an ambush like this, where you want to see them walking in. Now, I'm okay with them taking their time here, because I want the sun to come up. I can see a little better. And then I'm just hoping they arrive. So they're definitely coming from northwest or west. And wind is okay. Alright, nothing to do but wait. Okay. My plan didn't work. The wolves didn't come. Darn it! Why wouldn't you come when I'm waiting here for you? What if they got stuck or not? Like, are they at the rare one? So the rare zone is up here, so I'll go check that out quick. While I was waiting, I was on the official Discord, and I didn't see this earlier, but one of the community managers from the developers confirmed that the last species is not an elephant. So much for elephant hunting. They stated a bit earlier on the Discord, not an elephant. I just started reading them, reading a bit more that I've missed here and there. And Michael, the community manager, had stated, he didn't state super clearly, but he seemed to imply that aggressive animals was coming anyways. He's off that quote I had read earlier from that original announcement. He kind of he just you can just sort of tell he is like, it does seem to imply that, doesn't it, and kind of left it at that or something like that. So that sounds quite promising for aggressive animals. That'd be kind of neat. So he didn't come right out and say it, but that seems like a pretty big hint. Alright, I'm just gonna have to check up here. I'm gonna have to stop the video and get up here like the... I don't know where the wolves are. They have to be here. Okay, so this is the little lake. They weren't at the other one. Where are you guys? Are they here and I'm just not seeing them? That's kind of frustrating. Ooh, that is a big change in brightness. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's zones right here. So the wolves just didn't show up at all? I got the time right? Yeah, because I already did the 5 a.m. Or no, I did the afternoon one. It was 5 a.m., right? Oh, that's too bad. So they're stuck somewhere. So I bet you they're still traveling then. What time is it? 7. Let me check again. Am I getting confused here? Grey Wolf. Yeah, they're not gonna make it to the drink zone. 7. They're gonna have to turn to the rest zone soon. Oh well, we're gonna have to leave it there, I guess. I don't think they're gonna make it in time before they're gonna have to turn and go rest. They're not gonna get their morning drink. So you all get that. I do like to be at the need zones before the time of the zone starts, so I can see them coming in. But you do risk this, especially with the predators, if their feed zone in this example is so far away that they just can't travel there in time. See, I only like fast travel 10 minutes before the zone start, but I don't know where the animals spawn. I mean, the wolves may have spawned after the time reset back at their feed zone, and their feed zone is way over here in the hills or up here. Oh, it's about where this deer icon is, or over here. And if they did that, then yeah, they would be behind schedule then. Because if you didn't fast travel, they would have left the zone much earlier to get here. So, I mean, you play the game enough, you can sort of tell what's going on. Is since I cut it so close to that start of this zone, they never had the ability to leave earlier. So they're probably not going to make it, and then have to turn earlier. That's my guess. So I've been changing my tactic and actually not going to the zone first, but fast forwarding time to within the zone, so that and then approaching them. It makes it a little trickier if the zone's really difficult, because you'll spook them all coming in. But I find that a little better, because at least you know they're going to be there. You won't run into this situation where you're sitting there camping out and they never arrive. Kind of tricky. And I want to do it this way just because this zone was so hard to approach. I seem to have a bit of a frame droppage going on here. Doesn't seem as smooth as it was. Not actually sure why. Why are my frames dropping? Oh well, doesn't matter anyways. Gonna have to end it here. Alright, well it's gonna get bright for just a second. Ooh. And then, can I see them or anything? I can't even get the camera up that high. You guys here? No. Oh, well, I'll have to try a different time then. Okay then, well, everybody, thanks for watching. Hopefully some of that information's helpful for you. But yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it here. Gonna have to get some sleep. Definitely looking forward to Africa. Hopefully everybody is too. Let me know if you got any questions with anything in the video. And like always, guys, take care and happy hunting.